Boys, boys. Boys. Week 11 in the books. It is time to do the weekly review of the Reachers Dynasty League 2020 edition. Did I change my name last week? Well, I guess either way, this is the Bubonic Blacks' first victory under the new name. Yeah, everything went according to plan. Brian's team is just tanking per usual. Dude, you had one Pickett to Pickens touchdown that was like 12 points. And that was the thing that got me fucking worked up. But yeah, other than running a QB2, boys, I mean this team is just, I mean, it's just stacked. I mean, however you guys want your ass whooped, I can give it to you. James Conner, JT, Michael Pittman, Diggs, Kittle, Mixon. I mean, P. Ryan is the backup, CMC, Machine Factory, fucking Trey McBride. Let's fucking go. But let's not take away from the young talent that Brian has. I mean, yeah, he has a lot of great rookies. I mean, we'll see how they turn out, but all going according to plan. 1-10, your team sucks, and my team rules. Hopefully, that's what it takes to get into the playoffs. I'm not quite sure. All right, another battle of the oh Jesus, another battle of the people that are trying to fucking tank here. We had Connor Don versus Zach, and Don, did you forget to check your lineup? Oh wait, he's got hurt mid game. That's right. But yeah, your team is just injuries all over. I mean, torn ACL, fucking earlier. Oh, who was your team? Hold on. Now I'm curious. Hold on. Whatever. Your team is torn ACLs all over the place. And I mean, 53 points in a dynasty league. I mean, that's pretty fucking pathetic, don't you think? 2 QB too. I mean, yeah, Henderson's off your team. I mean, I love you, man, but your team is bad in a whole yucky. I mean, I like Gabe Davis. I do like Dulcich. Wilson's great. But I mean, come on, like Jahan Dotson. I mean, really? I mean, you had a couple touchdowns in the beginning of the year. It's just like, what do you do? Now, speaking with Zach's in an interesting position where I actually think his team on paper is pretty good, other than the fact he has no second QB. But he's committed to the tanking process as much as you are. And he happened to eke out a win because Burrow popped off and Adams popped off. I mean, those two alone are pretty much more than your entire team. So it's like anyone could have beaten you. But yeah, I mean, the race for the last place continues, I guess. All right, let's get to the good shit. Prior to this, was what, a 5-5 team and a 6-5 team. So playoffs on the line. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, below average weeks for the QBs. Derrick Henry went fucking AWOL. Delvin Cook, yeah, that's kind of not the best. But I guess it kind of balances out because your running backs combined had around 30 points. But this is what hurt you right here, Mike, unfortunately, is your starting wide receiver studs. I mean, they sucked ass. Meanwhile, him, the gigantic big black dick combo combined with Tony Pollard, I mean, good fucking luck. I don't care what team you have. Yeah, no, Cole Kmet, Dalton. Wait, did you play 2 tight ends? Did it really come to that? Yeah, I guess you couldn't have really counted on any of those guys. Watson, I would have played, though. I would have for sure played Watson. Yeah, probably would have played Watson. Anyone else I would have played? I guess I could have played Isaiah McKenzie, but he goosed you, so good thing he didn't. No, I mean, it's a battle of the playoff teams, and Jake won. I mean, Jake has a team where it's like, okay, if everyone's playing hot, watch out, right? Think about it. Think of the names. Jackson, Cook, Montgomery, Hop, Eckler, fucking, I mean, and any one of these guys, like my team and Jake's team and Matt's team, has the capability that they could put up like 160 points like easily. And look what Jake did. Just that. I mean, there's room for more growth, right? But a good win, 7-4. Mike, you're not out of it. Here is what the juicy shit comes in. A Titan must fall, and fuck you, Jacob. You fucking lost. You suck. 142. Just a standard fucking week from Common Shag. Under 100 points from Cleveland Steamer on my chest. I mean, you alluded to earlier, Jacob, but your studs. The fucking Nick, like, these are like two top, like, yeah, like right here, top 5 guys. And they combined for only like 12 points. I mean, your wide receivers, I mean, yuck. But once again, Matt and the fucking Philly crew, dude, his team, Matt, I'm serious, man. If you're watching, like, I gotta be completely honest with you. I don't know how you keep doing it. I don't know. Let me, okay, you know what? This is my fucking video. I'm just gonna go. Matt is the only undefeated player. He's 11-0. Let's be honest. We've all played a lot of fantasy. That's fucking rare. Can we just take just a minute of your time to go through his players, right? Hurts. Okay, great. We're gonna put people into the 1 to 3 category. Great, average, bad, right? Hurts, great. Sanders, average. He's like a running back 2. Okay. I should probably click that. Jacobs, great. Okay. Claypool, bad. Claypool's bad. Claypool hasn't done shit this entire fucking year. Amon-Ra, he's been hurt. And he had like 2 big games in the beginning of the year. I'm going to call him average. Kelsey, great. Conklin, great for the tight end position, question mark, but it's the tight end position. Yeah, look, he's 154. Yeah, okay, I'm going to say average. Cordell Patterson, I would say average. Gibson, average. Daniel Jones, I would even say bad, but he had a good week. But, like these aren't, like, conventionally great guys, right? Like from what I know from fantasy, from playing for years, like, I don't consider this a winning roster. I mean, you have Kelsey, which is fantastic, but, like, I don't understand, man. And you don't put a point. It's not like you're like blowing people out of the water. I mean, you're blowing people out of the water. Jake, obviously, you guys are both have locked up the #1 seed. Fuck you. You beat me last week. Fuck you. Great win from Matt. Still fucking undefeated. Way to fucking go, man. Okay, this was another great game. These were 2 tied records of 5-5. Let's go through them, shall we? QB's fantastic. You guys both balled out. Nice job. Did you forget to check your lineup, Cody? Dude, Gus was ruled. Gus is on fucking. You know what? This is the first time I'm looking at it. I'm now discovering the truth. Cody, you didn't check your lineup, my guy, and that's on you. Ron Elmore certainly fucked you. Damian Pierce certainly fucked you. Michael, I mean, like, you definitely had people that fucked you, but you have a good roster. Don't get me wrong. My point is that you lost, and I don't feel bad for you losing because, yeah, I mean, you played. Did you have a single running back? Yeah, okay, you did. You had Ingram and Akers. I mean, those guys aren't good, but, like, yeah. We can talk about Jared, though. Jared did kind of squeak one out. I mean, Mike Williams was hurt. Cook is a rookie. Logan Thomas isn't like a top end tight end, but the people that he needed to deliver delivered. Jamal, yeah, Hal Jefferson. Oh, excuse me. Didn't have a good week, so congrats to you, man. And then these are kind of the fringe question mark team. Like, no, I think your team's a fringe. Well, I mean, not after this week, but like going into the week, we were a fringe playoff team. Same with Sheely. Yeah, same kind of story, man. I mean, it's just like you guys are both in the do I tank but do I not tank? So you have great pieces like you have the Muth, which I think is awesome. You have yeah, you have a good roster. You have a good roster. And then Sheely, yeah, no, I think it was the running backs that kind of fell short for both of you guys, actually. All four of your running backs sucked ass this week. Swift fell into the end zone. Oops, but like, yeah. Same with your wide receivers. You guys had one good wide receiver, one bad wide receiver. Yeah, I don't blame the Devin Duvernay play. I played him in a couple leagues and he fucked me over too. But yeah. All right, well that is the some takeaways. Let's just talk about some playoff shit. Reminder: trade deadline has passed, but I don't know, that might change. I would like to do one quick look at the overall standings in the league. All right. Um, I think we can actually look at the report, right? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I guess I won't look at it there. All right, so Matt is in for sure, and so is Jake for sure. You guys have a good enough record. I think you've actually locked up the bye weeks for sure, because I mean, you guys both have 10 wins. No surprise, Brian and Zach, I believe, are going to be out. I don't think you can make it back from even with the remaining games. Maybe their points scored. And Don with the most points allowed. You're out too. On the other side, I mean, I think Jake and I will probably eke our way in. I mean, we do have 7 wins. That's not a guarantee, but like the rest is kind of a crapshoot between, Mike, Cody, Sheely, between Jared. I actually think you could eke your way into the playoffs too. There's like 7. There's like half the league that's literally just up for grabs, which is cool. So that will conclude the Reachers week 11. Thanks for watching, boys. I'll see you next week.